Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft PS4 Edition. Of course, thank you guys so very much for checking out the last episode. Of course, as always, thanks for smacking that like button, and more importantly, thank you for an amazing amount of submissions for last week. We had 1,200 comments, which is absolutely spectacular. If we can match that this week, along with, of course, 800 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So, that being said, of course, I'm doing a little bit of post commentary on this. Usually, as you know, I love to do live commentary so that there's a live reaction, there's that extra realness to it. But on the first 3 to 4 minutes of this, the audio just got really messed up. So that's why I had to go ahead and change it and re-record all of this. So don't worry, we'll be back to live commentary at around, I think it's like right around 3.5 minutes or so. But nonetheless, of course, first and foremost, the first thing that we got to address is, of course, entering another one of you lovely people to the Blitz Army Wall of Fame. Of course, as always, let's head on over there. Oh, goodness gracious. There's a, that's the wrong chest. I forgot to, yeah, I probably should not have looked at that chest. But the cool thing about this week's question is because, of course, or this week's entry, I should say, is the fact that it is question number 30, which is pretty awesome. That's unbelievable. There's 30 people on the Blitz Army Wall of Fame. Of course, last week's question was, you can feel it, but you can't touch it. You can hear it, but you can't see it. What is it? And it was, of course, the wind. I also did accept the answer of air because, of course, it's somewhat similar in that regard, I guess. So I accepted both of those answers. So thank you so very much for entering your submissions. Of course, as always, don't forget to stick around to the end of this episode because there will be another brain teaser coming away. As always, you can go ahead and leave your answer to that. And it's a pretty good one this week, indeed. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. It's going to be really funny. Let me put it that way. I hope that wasn't too much of a spoiler. But nonetheless, with all that being said, another thing that just came to my mind as I was done recording this is the fact that this is the 13th episode. Today's Friday the 13th. That's a little freaky. That freaked me out. I was like, wait a minute. Is that why the audio got corrupted? What is going on here? It really spooked me out for a moment there. Nonetheless, this week's victor is going to be, of course, the one, the only, Dr. Games, I believe is the name of the person. Let me just double check. Yes, it is Dr. Games. So congratulations, he or she, I'm not sure which one it is, but Dr. Games, you are this week's victor in, of course, the Blitz Army Wall of Fame entry, which is pretty awesome sauce indeed. So thank you so very much for submitting an answer for last week's episode, and welcome to the Blitz Army Wall of Fame. Now we will get to, of course, today's building little scenario, the things that we need to build. You can see, of course, I've got a lot of iron, a lot of gold, a little bit of redstone, so that's kind of an obvious point in terms of what we're going to be building, and that is, of course, the minecart and the little rail system that we need to go along with it. So we've got our regular rails, probably going to go ahead and just stick to the 16 just for now because, you know, I don't think we're going to need much more than that for the time being. If we will, we'll get some more. And then we also, of course, have the powered rail so that we can have the little boost area and have the extra surge of energy from that, which is pretty cool. Now, right here, I realized that the audio is a little bit distorted. And additionally to that, I realized that it's nighttime. So I went ahead and went to sleep to regroup. And we'll jump to live commentary in just a momento. So I'll see you guys live. Alrighty guys, so I apologize about the interruption. We're back to live commentary. Oh, googly moogly. So yeah, I was gonna say that I definitely don't want to be outside at nighttime, especially on the 13th. That's just a little spooky. So, nonetheless, of course, we are now headed once again to working on our range, on our bow and arrow range, of course, because now we have the rail system acquired that we need for it, which is pretty fantastic and definitely quite cool indeed. So, let's go ahead and lay it out. So I think I would like to, yeah, I think that the way we're going to do it is we're going to keep it like cornered in, right? So this will be the shape of it. It'll be inside that little system right there. So I think it can't be too long, but what I think would be cool is if we made it like super duper fast. So like as you're going along on this thing, you are going fast, and I mean super duper fast, because I think that would be the excitement factor with this thing. At least, again, that's just my opinion. Alright, so, now one thing that I did not account for, but I wonder if it would still work. Wait, I can just make these torches here, can't I? I guess not, because... No, wait, actually, why would I not be able to craft the, redstone torch? Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, so, now let's bring in all the items that we need. So we don't need that right now, we don't need this, we don't need this. Oh, whoops. Why did I take my helmet off? By the way, I did make a brand new armor, as you can see. Put that on. And we're going to need that. Alright, so, from what I understand, what you want to do is you want to really kind of have a combination of things in terms of... Wait, can I not loop it that way? Does it not curve? Does it not do like a curved version of itself? Okay, wait, let's see. So if I just carry on with this, right? This, then let's say I put this and this, but then this goes here. Wait, so you can't do that? I thought you could do a curved thing. Are there no curved? Like, you can't curve them? Wait, you have to be able to curve them. There, you see? So those curve. Okay, so I think I know what the issue is. I can't curve the powered rails. Okay, that's okay. I just really wanted to have the powered rails at the very beginning so that they could provide speed, but hey, if we can't get around that, what we'll do is we'll put the power rails, because again, I want it to be really, 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 really fast, so what we'll do is we'll put the power rail right there, and then it will curve around into another speed boost. Let's see, if I put that right there, that doesn't work, right? Because it has to be on the ground. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Alrighty-roo, let's see. No, not what I want to be doing. And that is not what I want to be doing either. Okie dokes. Now again, I've never built a rail system, which is probably pretty obvious at this point. So hopefully I'll be able to actually make this thing somewhat operational. I'm not asking for much. Just somewhat operational. And let's see, so that's got to curve around, then we'll put that, and then let's put another speed boost right there. So I think that I'm gonna have to end up widening this a little bit further, because otherwise we're just not gonna have enough room for the torches, because we need this stuff to be powered up, of course, in some way, shape, or form. Now, what I am interested in is this. If I put the torch down here, does that... it doesn't. I was really hoping that that would work, because that would be cool. What if I did this, though? I've got another idea right now. I could be wrong. I'm very bad with redstone. I will admit that, 100%. I've got very, very little to no experience using redstone, so... Okay, so that does work. Now, if I put something over it, does this still function? No, it does not. So that's an issue. So that cuts it off. Okay, well at that point, I think the best thing to do is to go ahead and just chop all this down. And we're just going to readjust a few little things here, a few minor things. We're going to go ahead and fill that back up. And then... we'll just widen this a little bit further than what I had intended to begin with. So we basically just need one extra block on each side so that we can have all the rails powered up. And another cool thing is that now that I know how the rail system functions properly, which I feel like is something that I should have known by now, but I don't know, I guess like I've never actually gotten into like building with redstone in the game, which is something that I probably should have gotten into doing at some point closer than now. But I don't know why, I just never ended up doing it, so it's one of those things that I'm literally learning right now for the very first time. So the cool thing is, though, that I would love to create like little maybe huts or some like little mini houses somewhere far away, and then we could take a rail right to there. Now, of course, that's going to require a ton of iron to collect, and gold for that matter, so we'll get to that hopefully soonish, but... yeah, it's definitely going to be a time-consuming process, I'll say that much for it. Alright, so I'd like to just throw that in there as well, and just see how fast this is with 4 of them. Let's just throw another one in, because why not? Extra speed. Okay, so now we need our minecart. Then we will put the minecart in, Whoa! Okay, that is like super fast. That is too fast. That is too fast. How do I get off? Please. Wait. How do you get off? I'm just throwing stuff. I don't know how to get off, guys. Oh God, this is bad. Oh, this is so bad. How do I get off? I'm building things. How do I get off? Please let me off. Can I just, please? No! Oh no, I am eternally stuck in this mode. This crazy fast thing. It's going too fast. Oh my goodness, I am getting dizzy. Oh wait, exit. There, I should just read the instructions, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we need to obviously fix this thing, because that's just unacceptable. No, please don't. Please, no, get out. Okay. Ooh. All right. So I think that was one too many speed boosts. So I think what we might do is we might go ahead and, whoa, you see, because that goes so fast. We might go ahead and, can I just collect this back up or something? There we go. All right. So what we might do is just put one more right there. Look at me. I put torches everywhere. I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, how do I stop? I couldn't even read the little signs and such. Okay, so I guess what we could do is kind of like added difficulty, but let's try it with just these two. There we go. That's pretty fast. It does go pretty quick, actually. So that's pretty ridiculously quick, to be honest. We're stuck around the corner. There we go. I think that's good. The only issue is that, like, you have to hold the forward button, so you have to be moving, like, very quick, like this, right? So at this point, I'm almost thinking, like, would it just be better? I'm wondering, would it just be better to just go ahead and, let's say, deactivate both of these, right? And just push the button and roll through. I wonder if that is the best way to go about things at this point. Or, of course, what we could do is maybe this, instead of having the rails here in the middle, we'll have them right on the edge, right? So it'll be like that. Then we put the redstone right there. Then it'll be like right there. And then right there. And then let's see. So you push forward. And then you see right there, that's where we need another speed boost. So, whoops, what am I doing? I don't know why I want to press circle to get off. It's really weird. It's a weird thing I'm doing. Okay, there we are. So now let's see. So you start and you're going super uber fast. So, you know what? I think I have just come up with a much better solution. Stop pressing circle to jump off. That's, first of all, that's a good solution. But what we are going to do is this. We are... Wait, if this is powered up, is it just going to keep pushing me back to here? I wonder. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't push you whatsoever. So that's unfortunate, because you see, I was hoping that there... Whoa. Oh, okay. I forgot. I'm like, why am I digging into the ground? I really would love to do something where I could just going from like this side to this side, this side to this side. But I really don't know how you would go about doing that. Like, maybe if we put blocks here, would that work? I wonder. Like, just boosting through. Yeah, it kind of works. Problem is, it looks like it's missing another speed boost right in the middle. So let's see if I activate that one, and then there we go. Okay, so that will keep the challenge going. There we go. That's nice. And then what we could do. So this is one challenge level. There we go. Okay, good. Finally, have come up with a solution. So what we'll do is this will be one difficulty. And then over here, we could add this and maybe get another 1 or 2 speed boosts, right? Like over on these sides. and that would be like the higher difficulty. So that would be like the really, really challenging one because you're going to be moving like super uber fast. And I think that could work. That could certainly work pretty well. And there we go. We got the minecart fully operational at all times. And now, of course, you would jump in, be like, well, you would fail, apparently. That's the first thing you would do. But you would grab the minecart, put it down, hop in, give it a little bit of a push, and then here you are. You're trying to aim. You know, you got the bow and arrow. You're like, bang, bang, bang. And then maybe on this one, we'll have it like go super fast, so it'll be even more challenging. And I think that that's not too bad of an idea, to be honest. Not too bad of an idea whatsoever. So, that being said, guys, there you have it. That will conclude today's episode for Minecraft PS4 Edition. Now, before we get to the brain teaser for this week, I want to apologize for the technical difficulty that I had at the beginning of the episode, where the audio, for some reason, got all distorted and such, so that's why I had to re-record my commentary. But, additionally to that, I want to ask you guys, as always, along with your question, or sorry, along with your answer to the brain teaser, if you guys have ideas for things you would like to see me do in the series, let me know. Like, would you like to see, for example, Gamer join me once again? Would you like to see me build more mini games? Would you like to see me do more exploring? What is it that you prefer to see in an episode of Minecraft PS4 Edition? Let me know in the comment section below. I definitely would love to hear from you guys. It would really help me out a ton to make the series better for all of you guys to enjoy. Nonetheless, let's get to this week's question of the week, which is, that made sense. I can be cracked, made, told, and played. What am I? So once again, I can be cracked, made, told, and played. What am I? So there you guys go. Of course, if you guys know the correct answer, leave that in the comment section below. And along with that, let me know what it is that you guys enjoy seeing the most in an episode of Minecraft PS4 Edition. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Of course, have an absolutely fantastic day. Smack that like button if you enjoyed the video, and I will indeed see you guys later, alligators. Bye-bye, guys.